Morning, guys. It's Wade from 7 p.m. Prayer, catching up with you here. I wanted to go over a passage of scripture that's kind of, it's troubling in some ways. I think a lot of times people just don't pay much attention to it because it's kind of hard to understand. But it's in the 21st chapter of Matthew, and it's when Jesus stumbles across that fig tree. And he's obviously looking for some food, and it's got leaves everywhere, but it hasn't produced any figs. And he tells the fig tree, "May you never produce fruit again," and the fig tree literally withers and dies. So when you look at that, it seems like, okay, does Jesus have a temper problem, or was he just profoundly hungry, and this is what happens when things don't work out the way Jesus would quite like them, when he's really famished? I don't think that either of those is the case, but I think that there is a really, really important message in this for us. And particularly when you think about just the fact that it's included in there. I mean, in the back of Mark, it says that if all the things Jesus had done were put into books, that you couldn't fit them in the whole world. There would be so many things. So that should make us take particular note of what is included and why is it there. So to me, what this virtually speaks to is that we're made for a purpose. And if we're absolutely doing nothing but, in essence, for lack of a better way of phrasing it, living on a couch and doing nothing relative to the way we were made, then we cease to have a purpose in life. And when this fig tree ceased to have its purpose in life, then there was no point for it being here. So the beauty of all that is that we have the highest purpose, a very, very high calling indeed, to be able to show love to those around us and do for those around us, and then sit back and watch as they turn right around and do a whole bunch for us, because that's always what happens. When you think about other people, when you do for other people, you can't believe what people will turn around and do for you. But when you're always doing for yourself, then all of a sudden you find that people aren't as generous with you. So the bottom line is whether I'm out here in the woods and there's a plant over here, it has a point. And the thing I learned from things out here is they are all about doing what they were made to do. That thing doesn't spend a single moment of the day not being the most of what it was created to be. And there's just a lot of amazing beauty out here. Even when you think about the point that nature is in unison with itself. It's fallen, but even the sound of this water here, it's all notes. Notes that could be played on an instrument. It's all notes. It couldn't be anything but that. But the point is that they all go together. If you're a musician at all, you know that all you got to do is play a chord and have one note, a half off, a flat or a sharp off, and now the whole thing sounds bad. You never listen to a stream or the ocean or anything like that and think, that doesn't sound right. That's wrong. There's a tone in there that's not right. No, it's always functioning in tune and with the right set of notes, all day, every day, for its whole life. That's amazing. That's a demonstration of God right there. So one of the challenges I put to myself a lot is just looking at things out here and looking at how much they are of what they are. Then I begin to ask myself, okay, how much more of me can I be? How much more can I learn to be a better resource for others, and an ability to contribute to other people's lives? Even just my mom and my dad, just being able to give back after all these years. What a blessing that is. Give back to God. It's amazing how much He's given us, life itself. Let's give some back to Him. So let's not be like that fig tree and basically be all fluff, because that's what it was. It was just producing leaves that didn't accomplish anything relative to what a fig tree is supposed to accomplish. Let's do what we were made to do. I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. praying all together about issues of the world. I appreciate you guys.